Market structure simplified. In this video, we're going to break down the Bitcoin cycle forecast using the fib retracement and the fib extension to identify the next possible all-time high to the bear market low. No confusing jargon, just clear strategies that you can actually use. If you want more crypto insights and trading strategies, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an update. This is a recap from the live stream that we do every single day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard, Saturday and Sunday at 4. We go over crypto, we go over your markets, we go over your coins. So definitely tune in. Now let's get started. Now I do have a video. It's called Logarithmic, which is the log chart, reveals Bitcoin all-time high. This I did over a year ago. So definitely look at that video. It explains the difference between log and regular. Like the first 5 minutes, it explains about that. And then watch the entire video because it gives you the thought process at that time where I think Bitcoin might go. Now, very important. So you come down here to the little gear icon, you click on this, and it must be in logarithmic. We have the first halving. Then we have this really nice run up, pullback of about almost 87%. And here's the bottom, okay? So this is the first cycle. And the next cycle, we have the halving here. Then we have the nice, just really nice run up. So notice prior to the halving, here's our bear market. And it's slowly going up towards the halving. Halving happens, we start accelerating just a little bit more. Then we have the bear market low, and here's the information here. And then we start working our way up. We have the halving. Then we have, this is according to Bitstamp. You can see that right here. Then we have where we came up, we had our all-time high, we had our dip, then we had our next all-time high. So this is the final all-time high of this season or the last season. Then sure enough, we came down, bear market, and it's showing you the duration of the days right here, 365. So from the high to the low, on average, 365, 365, and 426. So on average, and we also have to take into account the market cap. That's what a lot of people don't take into account, is that market cap. And that's why I don't think that we're going to retrace 70%. Now, granted, we were at 87%, then we retrace 84%, then we retrace 77%. So the next projection is 70%, according to these figures. However, I don't think we're going to do 70. I think we're going to do less than that. And we're going to show you that in just a second. Then we have this current cycle where we have the all-time high. We have the halving. Then we had a new all-time high. And then now currently, our most current all-time high is August 14th. Here are the market caps. So here's the market cap for the all-time high, the bear market. Here's the market cap. Same thing here. The all-time high, market cap, then bear market cap, and then same thing for this one. So I'm showing you the market caps as well as when it occurred. Now, the days may be slightly different based off of where you find your information, but this was according to Coin Market Cap History. I think it was Coin Market Cap History. So it's more coinmarketcap.com, but it's the history portion of it. So here I did trend-based fib extension, and that is located right over here. And the reason I'm showing you all this is so that if you want to replicate what I'm doing, please do. From the absolute low to the all-time high to the bear market low. And it gives us these numbers. Well, for me, I put this because I love 0.5, 618, 786. This 887 is, I believe, Piper's Platinum Pocket. 272. These are the numbers I like. And if you just add another number in front of it, a 1, a 2, a 4, 20, whatever, it gives you those levels with that decimal point. Now, what I found when I did this, low to high to low, it put right around the 15.786 level on this, which would be the all-time high. Now, if we go to the next one, from the low to the high to the low, well, the 15, it's way too far. Again, market cap. However, it did go to about the 2786 number. So again, the 786 is the important part. 786 number, all-time high-ish area. Now, if we do this very next one from the bear market to potentially the all-time high, for the next cycle, if this is the all-time high. Let's see here. No, I'm sorry. This is to give us this current all-time high. I'm sorry. I'm looking at not so much the 2786 because of the market cap. I'm looking for a lower number, so the 1786, which would put us right at 133K. And right now our highest is 124K. Now my projection just recently, these past few months, we're looking at potentially, let me go ahead and put this back on. For November, I'm looking at around 127-ish. So that doesn't put me too far. And this is from the first cycle to the second cycle, the wicks to the candle bodies. Now, the wick to the wick, candle body to candle body gives me this range. So around November 15-ish, we're looking at around 127, which is not far off from 133. So I think this all-time high could be right around 127, 133. Does that mean that it will happen? Does that mean that we could have a super cycle and maybe go all the way up here? Sure, why not? We have been tricked before as far as super cycles go. So what I'm doing is I'm really looking at and this is on the monthly time frame. Each candle represents a month. What I'm looking for are the breaks of the lows. Once I start seeing that on the daily time frame, I'm not falling for the super cycle again. I lost a lot of money last season. So for me personally, I think the all-time high is going to be around 133, 127. So right around where we're at. Now, if we get a retrace, let's talk about retraces now. Now, if you're enjoying this, put a 1 in the chat. If you're enjoying this, put a 1 in the chat. For the retracement, what goes up will come down. And when it comes down, I would like to see the 0.382 level minimum to be touched. 0.5 is great. Now, how did I get this? In case you're going to try to replicate this, once you're doing your fib retracement, you want to go into your settings and you want to come down here and put fib levels based on log scale. Very important. Again, because this is according to the log scale. If you do not have this checked, you're going to get a completely different outcome. So you must have the fib levels based on log scale if you are on a log chart. So make sure that's checked, click OK. And the 382 is right here. We were just shy of the 382. So we didn't make it. Next, let's go to the next cycle. Now on the next cycle, we have where we actually went to the 382. So this one was just shy of the 382. This one went right on the 382. Let's go to the next one. And for the fib retracement, here we actually surpassed the 382. So are you seeing a pattern here? This one didn't reach the 382. This one was right on the 382. And this one surpassed the 382. So in my opinion, for the next one, it's going to go lower than the 382. So for the fib retracement, if this is the all-time high, we're looking for potentially lower than the 382, which could potentially put us below 50,000, So this is what I was kind of guessing. I was guessing like 50% for us to retrace. This is saying like 75% drawdown, but this is for this price. This is saying that 198. So I forgot to look at this part because these are different numbers for Bitcoin's all-time high. So conservative, 154. I think 133. Base case is 176. A stretch would be, 198. And then the drawdown, this is what they're looking at. Conservative would be about 70. That's if it goes to 154. For me, if we were to, if this was our top, I'm looking at a right around here, 47. And I really hope it's not our top. If, let's say, we go to 170, let's just say 175. 175, this would also move up to about here. So now this would be perfect, in my opinion. 60% drawback right at 69,000. To me, that would be perfect. Now, one thing that I also want to point out too, I do think that we're going to go underneath our 2021 all-time high. This is one thing that I'm very confident of. Could I be wrong? Sure, 100%. The reason being, in 2017, this was our all-time high, and we have really never broken an all-time high on the bear market until this bear market. And we can actually verify that here. All-time high, this is our first one. All-time high, bear market. Did we break this? Nope, we sure did it. We didn't break the all-time high. Then here, we have our all-time high, bear market. Did we break this all-time high? We sure did right here. So because now we are starting to break the all-time highs going down, I do think that we're going to break this 2021 all-time high, and I would not be surprised if we come down anywhere between, let's say, 66 and 55-ish, to be conservative. Like, these are numbers that I really don't want to see in a sense, but then I am very happy to see this because, well, guess what? For a year and a half, we're going to be saving money, saving money, saving money. And then we're going to start buying in the bear market. And we can be trading shorts here.